Okay, so interesting topic for today is that a lot of people will diminish or kind of um, downplay your achievements and hard work by constantly interjecting themselves um, into not just into your work ethic itself, but in this kind of pseudo comparison test which pits you against them in order for them to feel more validated about the minimal work that they are producing. And okay, what does that mean? It means that a lot of people tend to not show up. They tend to do bare minimum. Many people are bare minimum people. So they do the least amount of work necessary to maintain, to satisfy, to remain in some general homeostasis, but not to get ahead. And so this is really directed at those that do get ahead, that work hard, that are ambitious, is be careful about those people that want to take from you, that want to diminish your spark and your light and the hard work that you're producing, the products that you're designing, the dreams that you're chasing. Okay? You've probably heard things like, I'm so exhausted. I just have so much going on recently. Okay? Meanwhile, you are in the lab, you're cooking it up, you're working, you're in school, okay? You're finding time still to work out, you're finding time to maintain your hobbies, you're finding time to maintain your relationships. But you hear from people constantly, I'm so exhausted, okay? And be careful, because it's very, very easy for you to forget how freaking ahead you are, how fucking hard you work compared to the average person. Because a lot of people are average. They have average energy levels. They have average ambitions, okay? The amount of pain, the amount of suffering, the amount of emotional turmoil that they can take is very low compared to what you are able to take, for what you put up with in order to balance, the amount of passions and ambitions that you have. Because it is true that being somebody that does want more, you are also going to acquire more necessarily of the world's dilemmas and can't think of the right word, but kind of dissatisfactions, okay? So, when you finally express some of your own dissatisfactions or some of your own genuine emotional releases, people will be quick to hop on theirs and say, no, well, I'm exhausted, No, well, the person that is, working several jobs and training at a high level and, trying to build their business, for some reason, when that person says that they're exhausted, they immediately get kind of overshadowed by the other individuals that really don't have too much going on at the end of the day. And so really, this isn't to downplay anybody's struggles. Everybody has different levels of threshold, especially with pain, emotional trauma, I could say. But the point is that, if you are somebody that genuinely wants more and craves more, just be careful, okay? Because a lot of people want to take away from that in order to feel better about the lack of substance that they bring, the lack of projects that they have going on, and just the general lack of the lack of ambition. For people that come home from work and just kick the feet up, lazy, watch a movie, there's nothing wrong with that. There's a time and place for that, but there's others, the individuals that are coming home after that long day of working and still putting in those hours to build their business, to grow, to improve themselves. Those are the people that really deserve a special shout out. And when you guys are exhausted, I know you are exhausted. That is the truth. Everybody else, they're always going to be exhausted because they are tired people, low energy, and from a mental standpoint, you could say even low vibration. So just keep that in mind, as you're navigating this plane. And keep your energy high. Surround yourself with people that also have high ambition, that want to achieve and that want to create, because it'll inspire you to do the same. And speaking of, this is a little painting I got going on right now. Speaking of ambition. And, all that to say, if nothing else, is just that, fatigue is a natural part of life. You are going to get tired. And when those moments do come, try to rest up, because you can't create as highly as you want to or would like to if you're running on empty. So rest up, stay charged up, and keep those dreams alive. Always. Peace.